Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Weiser Chamber of Commerce, and today you're watching Zoom into Business with our very special guest, Heather Taylor of GlitterGirl Media. So good morning, Heather.
Good
Yeah,
morning, Janie. How are you?
I'm good. I have to tell you, Heather is more fun than six puppies. Yep,
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe
I
five.
I do know that. Yep. So, well, first of all, I want to ask you, Heather, about GlitterGirl Media.
So GlitterGirl Media is the business I started in 2019. We're approaching our second anniversary next year. And I've been helping small businesses market for themselves for as many years as I don't want to mention. And it kind of morphed into learning about social media, learning how to harness the power of it, and then helping small businesses who may or may not know how to use it or may not have the time to market their businesses effectively online.
Sure, boy, that's a lot. You got a lot going there. Yeah. Now, Heather, you and I talked before you started your business, and I was so happy that you had called me and to let me know what you were doing. How'd you make that decision?
Well, I've been doing social media marketing and strategy for folks for 11 years now. It always was in addition to whatever other position I had at the time. And
Sure.
if this is the segment you really, really enjoy, can you get to the point where you can do this and hang out your shingle and just do this for people? So it took a little doing. I let you know way ahead of time, this is what I'm hoping for, this is what I'm planning, get your input, because that's invaluable to me. You definitely have your finger on the pulse of small business. And when you do it, I'm like, okay, let me figure it out. And that's what we do as entrepreneurs, right? You figure it out. So
Yeah. Well, that truly was a leap of faith. And that's for sure, to go from a regular paycheck to you're on your own.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and we're so glad that you did that, because I think I've never seen you this happy.
Oh, I love it. I mean, who gets excited to get up and go to work every day? Like every day. Of course, some days we want to sleep in, but
Sure.
to have a job that you know you're going to enjoy, you sit down, it's so invaluable. And
Oh,
what a weight off of your shoulders, right?
mhm,
Everybody wants what they do.
right. And you know what, Heather, we've all had jobs that it's like you wake up in the morning, go, I don't want to go, I don't want to go.
Mm-mm.
So
No, absolutely.
when you find that job that's your passion, it's awesome. Yeah.
That's
So
great.
tell me, what is unique about Glitter Girl Media?
So, being a one person boutique, kind of a one stop shop, is unique in that a lot of folks use agencies and you're dealing with several people who may or may not know your business inside out. You may also run into, I'm the new customer, so I get an intern who may not have as much knowledge as the person who runs the company. With me, it's a one-stop shop. The person that you're talking strategy with is also the person who sends you your invoice, who can correct anything that you need corrected, that can actually answer all of your questions. So I like being the kind of the hub that people cell phone number, they can just contact me directly.
I love that. So when you said about, you wake up in the morning and you're ready to go, what is the very best part of Glitter Girl Media?
For me, it's to talk with my clients, talk with them about their strategies, hear what's working for them, new ideas that they may have that we want to give a try, just working in tandem. And so many of them have said, it's like you're part of our staff, even though you work from your house, because I
Oh,
get ingrained in the business as I can, because if I'm going to speak in your language, your vernacular, and ultimately be the voice for you online, I have to know as much as I can know. So I have learned more about the different and diverse businesses in this county. And I actually have my first appointment with an out-of-state client um, that I would have never learned any other way. So to learn about being a coach for business strategy, or to learn about being a home cleaning agency, or whatever that looks like, I get to put on a different hat every day. And that's exciting.
yeah, that's something that most people would so enjoy too. Yeah. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanted to ask, uh, for the holidays coming up, and then really for you more into January, will you have any specials to attract people to your business so that you can help them?
Sure. So through the end of the year, we're scheduling into the first part, and I would say first quarter of the new year, I always offer folks that are members of the Wadsworth Chamber 20% off of their LinkedIn profile optimization or social media audit. So if if you've written your LinkedIn profile and it looks like a resume, you've just filled in the blanks, but you haven't really optimized it, you're not using your keywords, you're not standing out, maybe your pictures should be, that's something I can help with. And then for want to find out where they stand in their market, their business vertical, I can do a social media audit of their platforms and the platforms of 3 of their competitors, do a cross comparison. And at the end, we literally hand them a marketing plan. If they don't necessarily need GlitterGirl to do the posting, they just need the strategy, I can hand them the plan and go, here's where you should be posting, how often, what kind of content should it look like, here are some hashtags, that kind of thing, to get them really set up to do their own. Or if they look at it and go, yeah, that all sounds great, I don't want to do it, we can help onboard them and take over and manage their whole social media plan.
Very cool.
So always a special for Wadsworth Chamber members.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So tell me, when people are ready to talk with you, and of course, I know from knowing Heather, there's no commitment when they reach out to talk to you.
Talking is free.
How can they find you?
So they can find me on my website, which is glittergirlmedia.com. I tell people the best way to call me is to text me, just because I'm usually on the run, and that's not to sound like, oh, she's too busy to talk. I'm usually just not sitting in one place, not in front of someone. So Heather@glittergirlmedia.com is a great way to reach me via email or on any of my social platforms. If you message me at GlitterGirlMedia on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, okay, I don't use it a lot, I'll be honest, most businesses don't, or my LinkedIn profile. I am happy to return any and all messages.
Okay, so before we sign off, I just have to ask, how did you get the name Glitter Girl Media?
Well, I am a glitter freak. I have been for as long as I can remember. I love everything sparkly, and I thought, you know what? If you're gonna hang out that shingle, it needs to be you inside and out. So I actually have 2 businesses. Both of them have the Glitter Girl moniker. So I have media, and then I have vinyl, where I do some Etsy projects and things. But it's me through and through, and it tends to attract the kinds of folks that would want to work with someone with my personality. So the branding works.
Perfect. Well, Heather, thank you for Glitter Girl Media, because you have helped so many small businesses. And of course, I'm a proponent of small businesses, so I really appreciate what you do. So thank you.
And I appreciate you. Thanks for having me. And I'm so proud to be a part of the Wadsworth Chamber.
Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.